So I'm here to show you how to make this cute easel card using all the elements from the latest subscription box, the character die and stamp set. And as you can see, if I just bring this in close, using those elements, you can create this beautiful easel card. And this time I'm going to use that really cute cat. How fabulous is he? Or she? Right, so first things first. I'm going to take one of the card blanks. Now there is two, in the larger size of the card blanks, there is two openings and two different styles. So you have the tent opening and then you have the side opening as well. Okay, so you can see the two difference there. Now I'm using for this easel card, I am going to use this tent one. There we go, like this. Right. So I'm going to create the aperture for this part. So I need to bring in the die set that's within the collection. And I'm going to use the thank you word. Don't forget you can use these as edgeables as well. So you can thank you and the aperture part to create that lovely aperture that I'm after. Okay, so first things first, what I need to do is just pop that into place, and it's literally where you would like to place it. I'm going to place it around halfway mark, the halfway mark. If you wanted, you could use your ruler to create the halfway mark. I'm just using this by sight. I can see that that's literally halfway. And then you're going to tape down both elements. Now you can do this separately if you want to, but I'm going to use them both together at the same time. So what you're going to do now is just run that through the Gemini once you've taped that down. I'm using the larger plates for this one. However, you could use your Gemini Junior. You would just tuck this little bit under the other side of the plate, okay? So, but I'm using the larger one for this one. So, and again, it's a thin metal die, so you just need your sandwich for a thin metal die, and then run that through your Gemini. And just gently take your tape off, both sides, and it will reveal. Let's just move that tape there. In fact, let me grab my poker tool just to lift that off for a second. There we go. And remove the dies. So now you can see that that has cut out the thank you. However, we just need to release these two parts, and you can either use your craft knife to do this, or you can take your little scissors and just cut that little last bit out. So you're just going to link that up to the end, and the same with the other side. And for this one, I'm going to use my smaller scissors just to snip that and release the aperture. And that has now created the thank you see-through. And all you're going to do now is take your scoring board, one of your scoring boards, and you're just going to place that on and score along just there, both sides, and use this guide from both ends of this aperture to create that easel effect. And that all you're going to do then is bend that, and it creates the easel effect. But when you put that down, you can see that lovely aperture as well. So when you give that into an envelope, you can create a wow factor card there straight away. Okay. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to stamp this lovely cute character. So this time I am going to use some of our Nina stamping card, and I'm going to bring in my stamping mat and stamping platform, and then we're just going to ink this up. Now depending on the colouring, however you're going to colour this character up, it will depend on what ink pad you need to use. Now I'm going to be using our tri-blend, so it's the alcohol proof ink pad I need, and if I bring that in, you can see that that is the alcohol proof die ink pad. Then just stamp the little character, and let's place it this way and just stamp that down. And look, that lovely cute cat with a little love heart. But don't forget, we have the back part to the cat, so we're just going to stamp that one up. And stamp the back part to the cat. Look how cute that is. Now then, you need to take also the metal die set again, because we have this character here that we'll use and cut out, all the characters, whether it be the front part or the back part, it fits in just perfectly to create that. So I'm going to just take this down and run that through the Gemini. And then we'll do exactly the same if I just release that, let me take my tape off. You can see that lovely front part is cut. And then we're going to do exactly the same for the back part. Let me just use that tape again, pop that over the edge. And you just line that up so it fits within the metal die and run that through your Gemini as well. So when we take the tape off this time, you can see that that has cut the back out perfectly too. So we have the front parts of the cat and the back part. Now you could stick these two together again if you wish to do so, but I'm going to use this for this particular demonstration. I just need to colour this up now and then put it together with the card. So when I've used tri-blends for this one, and I'll just bring those in, you can see now when they're coloured up, look at the difference and how cute that is. It's really beautiful. So we've got the front and the back part. Now the next part that I'm going to do is choose the papers, and there's so many papers to choose from within this collection. It's really all down to your personal choice. Now I've used a couple of contrasting ones here for this part, and this is going to decorate the front and the back of my cardstock. So I'm going to use some all-purpose glue, and I'm going to pop this on the front panel. Let's place that just there, get that the right way around. And I'm going to place a section just on the bottom here. So now you can see we've got that part there, and literally that will fit the Aperture part. And then literally all I'm going to do now is add the cat to the front. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shape. And I'm going to use my hot glue gun for this part. Let's just put a little bit on there. And stick him onto the front. And then I'm going to put his back part just here. So it looks like there's two cats on this card, one looking at you and one from the behind. Let's pop that there. And again, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shape. You could take your bone folder, but for me, I'm just going to use my fingers to give that a little bit of dimension. Let me just pop the hot glue just on the back again. And let's just add the back part to the front of the card. And then all we need to do is add a little bit of decoration. So for this part, I have used the stamps that come from that stamp set, and I've used the little love hearts, and I've just coloured those in. So this is when you can add the extra elements to decorate your card. Let's pop this on. And then just finish that off. And we'll add a little sentiment underneath. There we go. To this part, and again, all I've done for this little part is just for being you. Thank you for being you. But there's lots to choose from in this set. You will see that there is a lot of sentiments that you can choose. I've just chose this because I thought this went quite appropriate with the thank you. So pop your glue on, place that on, and there we have our lovely thank you card. There we are. How cute are those sentiments and those beautiful stamp sets? They really are the cutest.